What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk and No Premium back with another episode of the market overview, guys. Today we had our basically our double bottom test of yesterday's low. That's what all of yesterday was. All of yesterday's message to you guys was we have to watch what happens at yesterday's low. And if you watch, we actually had a pretty decent bounce, making a little bit of a push higher, only to kind of sell off there at close. So now it's really important that for tomorrow, because we made a lower high, but we made a lower low too. So we're still in the downtrend, but we didn't technically close. Well, I guess we did close. Anyway, it appears this downtrend is still on. It's still on. And until we clear 44.40, until we clear 44.40, we are still in a downtrend. We need to make a higher high. We need to make a higher high on the daily chart, right? So for the little smaller time frame, so like being on the 4-hour here, I'm looking at this. Look, we talked about this 4,400 mark to be a bounce, and we got it, right? We got it today. If you can see, look at this huge, basically this huge 4-hour demand where we went Ripper McGill, how are you? 90 points up, came back and tested it today. So we want any structure in here to hold pretty much. So I'll be watching for this 4,400 to 4,410 level tomorrow. Okay, I'll be watching for that tomorrow. What's the other thing we have to watch for tomorrow before I get ahead of myself? Continuous jobless claims coming at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 1 hour before market opens. But the next thing is we have this motherfucker again right here. Federal Chair Powell testifies now to the Senate. They're probably going to ask him all the same fucking shit. And it's going to go on for another 3 hours, just like today it did, right? Just like we got this today. Did you guys trade this today? Did you guys trade this Powell? Powell. I think he ended right at about 10 my time, which is 1 p.m. And then at that point, we did have that burst higher only to give it all back, right? Only to give it all back. So what does that mean for tomorrow? 4,400 has got to hold. 4,400 has got to hold, or, okay, 4,400 has got to hold, or we have to take out 44.40 for me to think we can see a long. So break and hold 44.40 or long, or hold, and then we can long this 4,400 to 44.10. If not, look at 43.80 below. I think that's a good area where we could get a bounce in there as well at 43.80 if we get below there. Next level down, 43.67, 43.50 below. There, obviously, if we take out this 44.40 area, 44.50 above, and then up to 44.70, 44.85 above. There, obviously, 44.93 above there takes us up to 45.09, 45.26. But we have Powell tomorrow morning, so do not get caught off sides. I think that's the important thing, is to not get caught off sides. SPY chart going to look real similar to the ES chart here. As you can see, same thing. It was all about that yesterday low of the day, what we were talking about, 435, and we've held it again. I guess technically we closed 6 cents below. So does that mean we get a little bit larger of a correction? Possibly. We could keep on coming down. And if we break below today's low, so call it 434.50. If we get below there, I really like this 432 area and then 430, where we saw we had this little bit of balance in here, then broke out above. Okay, so any back test of 432 I'll watch. I really like 430. 429.50, whatever you want to call it. I think that is a major level where we can get a bounce. I have a high confidence long here, 429.50 if we get down there, but I really think 432 would be a great bounce opportunity if we take out 434.50. Now, if we make a higher low tomorrow, we just need to take out 437 to then take us to the 439 gap. Break and hold over 439. I'm pretty positive we're going back to 444. Over 444 is 448. 448. QQQ. What's going on with the Qs? Definite weakness today. Definite weakness today. Broke below yesterday's low of the day. We were all about the yesterday low of the day yesterday on our video. Broke below it, stayed below it. Could not get back above. Getting down to this 360. I like this bounce here at 360. We got down there today to 361. Even more high confidence bounce, 357.50. 360, 357.50. Those two levels I'm going to watch for tomorrow. Now, if we just come down, bounce off 360 tomorrow, and make a lower high, or make a lower low, but we bounce up and take out. If we can take out 366, 368 is the big level bulls need to clear, but 366 would mark a higher high as well, possibly showing the pullback can be over. Okay, the pullback can be over. So 366, 368 tomorrow, you'll watch to the upside, depending where we open. I have no idea. Just so you know, we got jobless claims in the morning. Okay, so we could get some movement there. If not, 360, 357, 50, each one of those levels, I'm looking for a bounce. IWM, what is going on with the Russell 2000 small caps? Today had some strength this morning. Really, the only index that had some strength that I liked. Okay, it barely dipped under yesterday's low for a sec, but then built. It pretty much built all day, even through Powell. Even through Powell, it was really nice. It made new highs before SPY and Qs did, and had huge strength, still holding above. Now I like to have this level marked 184.50 here. 184.50. 184.50. As long as we stay above that, you can look at this as like a new balance zone that we've been in, right? This is a nice balance zone that we've stayed in now. We're trickling here on, we are flirting over the edge, because this edge, I believe 182.50, but I think 179 really gets tested here. I think there's this huge imbalance here. We could likely come down and test this if we do break and hold underneath, call it 183.50. But you see how we have no body closes on these higher time frames below this 184.50 area. Now, if we take out today's high, call it 186, I think it's just going to put that 189 in play. Hit the top of the balance, possibly break out over 189, takes you to 192 above there. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. As usual, you got to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.